Oh, who's that? What time is it? Oh, it's not even 5:30. Dennis. What does he want? It was right. That piece of paper, the scrap of paper which said, "History will repeat itself, but this time like never before." It was referring to the flood of December 2018. And it is repeating itself now, but obviously much, much worse. Dennis is around the corner.
I told you, didn't I, Dagwin? It's happening. Let's get these sheep shifted.
It's not just sheep. I have sheep over at that farm, I have cows over at this farm, and what do we move them with? I don't even have a trailer.
That's when you can rely on Dennis.
You mean this trailer here?
That I do.
Dennis, that isn't big enough for 3 sheep. I don't even know how many sheep I have, but I have about 5 or 6 cows and maybe 15 sheep. How am I supposed to transport everything in this?
Hey, now you need to be more appreciative.
I'm sorry, Dennis, but surely you can see the situation we're in here. We have maybe 25 animals that need to be moved. There is flood water which is rising by the second, and we have this. We have nothing else.
Well, at least I have a trailer. What do you have?
Fair point. I need to get one. Where do you think we can get a trailer from? Do you think the dealership will have one?
You could give it a go. Water's rising.
I know the water's rising, Dennis. Maybe you could go and help me move some sheep in your small trailer while I go and try and find a bigger trailer?
I suppose. If money's involved.
Whatever. Whatever you need. Just please, help me get these sheep shifted. Lives are at risk here. Meanwhile, I'll go and take a tractor over to the dealership, see if I can really quickly go and get a trailer which is suitable for transporting livestock in. And I dread to think what the water is like down there. That farm always used to be much worse affected with the rain. And this one is... it's not too deep, it's like half a foot deep, but even that is... it's still not good, is it? So let's just go and take this off here. I need to take this muck spreader off. And I need to really quickly head over there. I'm sort of regretting putting this mound of sand here. I was recommended to do this by Dennis. In theory it was a good idea, but sand just washes away. The water's managed to get past it anyway. I knew it would do. It was a total waste of time. Whoa, this is deep here. I guess this is where there was a big puddle before. So let's just get this muck spreader dropped off and then we will head off. I'm actually having to swim through the flood water, and it's not the most pleasant flood water ever. This is of course my pile of manure. I just hope they have a trailer. It's not just sheep that we have to move. I have cows. I'm hoping that the dealership is actually completely out of the water. It is this part of the farm which is very low lying. This is good. Still packing up the show. Few pieces of equipment left. Also, I should probably just mention, I do have £26,000. They have paid me for the use of the land, and also have been paid for the milk, but I do have to pay the mortgage. Not that it even is on my mind at the moment. I really do have to focus on getting these animals safe, out of flood water, out of harm's way, and then I'll be a bit happier. Okay, let's go and speak to them. Okay, this is the only livestock trailer they currently have, and they said they won't even allow me to borrow it. I have to pay full price for it and buy it outright, even just for this emergency.
I'm sorry sir, this trailer is not available to lease. You're going to have to pay full price for it if you'd like to use it.
Oh come on, I have animals, they're going to drown.
I'm sorry sir, I'm just following the company rules. I'm not allowed to lease anything which shouldn't be leased.
Come on, I need it. I need the trailer. I have about 12 sheep or something like that. They're going to die.
Sorry sir, nothing I can do to help you in this case.
So for all the money I've spent at your company, that's all you're going to say?
I'm sorry sir, unfortunately it's completely out of my control.
Well, it's a disgrace. Honestly, it's a disgrace. By the way, there's a flood coming. I absolutely can't believe they have a trailer, but they just won't let me borrow it, even for an emergency. I think... What can I do? There is another dealership. There is another one. I'm going to have to go all the way over to Sandy Bay to try and find a trailer. This is absolutely crazy. Meanwhile, these floodwaters are rising. Right, I'm going to be really fast here. If I can't get a trailer at this place, I don't know what's going to happen. Before I do go, I'm going to go and drop by my other farm just to see if Dennis is still there. Hopefully he is still managing to rescue some sheep. And we'll pretty much go from there really. We'll just see what's happening. This is just ridiculous. If I could just get the sheep out of that field, I'd be happier. But this is just too deep to walk through with all those sheep. It looks like he is still here. Let's see how he's getting on. Of course, Simon left yesterday with his pony. He did take the pony. At least that's one life which is going to be saved. How are you doing, Dennis? Oh, he's got them loaded up.
Okay, Darwin. 3 sheep in the trailer.
Very well done, Dennis. Please, could you get them to the livestock market and just try and get them taken out of here?
That I can do.
Well, at least that's the first 3 sheep, which should be safe. They should be fine. Thank you so much, Dennis. Meanwhile, I'm going to head off. I'm going to go and find this other dealership. I do know roughly where it is, and hopefully they're a bit more decent. How many sheep do I have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, certainly 12. Quick head count there, and I already had 3 here, so there is plenty more to move. Plus I have the cows as well. Okay, let's go. Let's go to Sandy Bay. I just can't even begin to imagine what the floodwaters will look like by the time I've got back here. Okay, it hasn't stopped raining since I left, but we're not in any floodwater here, so it could be much worse. Now, I seem to remember that the turning for this particular dealership was just on the right hand side, somewhere around here. It might take me a bit of time just to find the exact location, but I'm sure it's not too far from here. It's still a very miserable day, even at Sandy Bay. Now, this must be it here. A turning on the right hand side. Makes sense? Let's take it. Yes, this is it. I do remember this. I have been here before. I'd never bought anything from here, but I am aware of the place. This is very important. They just have to have something. Where is the place we need to go to? Let's take a look. I would say there's more servicing around here. Let's go over here. Yes, this will do.
Hello, sir. What can I help you with today?
I am desperate for a livestock trailer. I need a livestock trailer. Do you have one? Please say you do. I'll be back in a second. So just gone to check and see if they have a livestock trailer. Good view of the workshops in here. Love that. Oh, he's back. We do have one. You do. How much would it be? It's actually just come in very recently from Letton. Really? I've just come from Letton, and it's flooding fast. It's not good. We have had a lot of rain. Anyway, this is the one which you can buy. This seems all too familiar. It's the one that I sold, and have then sold it to this dealership. I wish I'd never sold it now. So £4,700. Any chance of borrowing it? I'm afraid that won't be possible. Okay, well, it's a fair price. I'll take it. Right. So as you've just seen there, I've just purchased it at £4,700, which isn't too bad. The only very, very frustrating thing about this is it is already mine. It was already mine. It's the one I sold back, and then that dealership has sold it to this dealership to sell it in a different area. But I need it, so it could be worse. Right, off we go. Oh, kicking myself to have sold it back to them. At the time, I really didn't think I'd need it, and it really is just an emergency. Right, what time? It's 23 minutes past 11. Let's get back fast. I just don't even want to think about how deep the water could be. Well, we're back. The water could be much worse, that's for sure. I don't think it's actually got any deeper since I've been away, I don't think. So that's really good news. But then again, there's always a lag between the rain falling and rivers rising, because it takes time for the water to run down the hills into the rivers and then to obviously flood the area below. But this is promising. This is quite a good sign. At least it means I can get these sheep evacuated before the water just gets so deep that they can't even swim. I don't know if they could swim. They probably would just drown, which is so sad. Let's get them loaded up. Just look at the sorry sight across the fields. Completely flooded. Once again. I've managed to get 5 sheep into here. There really isn't space for any more, even this is going to be quite tough. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still quite a few more. But if Dennis is carting them as well, we should be able to get it done before the rain gets even heavier and the flooded water gets even deeper. Let's get that folded up, get the back doors shut, and we'll head off. Must be so stressful for them. But they're going to be safe. Once I've done the sheep, we're going to go over to the cows, and I think probably, well, I should be able to get the whole cow farm into one trailer load, hopefully. I really hope I can do. Then again, Dennis does have his small trailer. Although I made fun of it to begin with, it's actually quite helpful. The next issue I'm going to have is whether or not the livestock market is actually going to accept my sheep. I want to just sell them straight to them, so they can then send them somewhere else and keep them safe. Right, Dennis is here. Let's go and speak to him.
Darwin. First trailer load's here.
It's still the first trailer load. What, these sheep have been in here for several hours?
Aye. Had a bit of a problem sorting out the paperwork.
Why? Surely you just take them to here.
Aye, but no. You see, they're your sheep. I'm not you.
That is a very good observation. You're not me. But what's the problem with that?
Well, they thought I stole them.
Oh, come on. Let's go and speak to them. Okay, I have spoken to them and everything is now sorted out. They can now be sold. I'm here, so they're happy. They're happy to buy them. Happy to buy all the sheep and cows that I can take to them. So at least that is one relief. That is one thing which is going to improve the situation. So that one from Dennis was £7,200. And yeah, hopefully Dennis can go back over to the farm and grab another 3. Good. Okay, so if Dennis goes over there, I can now sell mine. And that was £12,000. So although I just don't have time to be really doing the mortgage, I'm going to have to pay it, otherwise there's going to be issues with that as well. So that is £5,000 repaid just to keep everybody happy. That is the weekly repayment, so that's good. Now let's go and get the final 8 or so. Come on, sheep. Into the trailer. So I do have 5 more safely loaded up. I have absolutely no idea where Dennis has gone. He's just disappeared. 1, 2, 3. See, if Dennis was here, that would be the field cleared because he can take 3. So I don't know where he's disappeared to. I didn't see him en route. I'll be back for you, sheep. Don't worry. You're not going to be left behind. Hopefully Dennis picks you up. Where has he gone? There he is. Right. Dennis, what are you doing? I thought you were supposed to be helping.
Dagwin, I've received some news.
Let me guess, it's raining and it's going to flood.
Yes. And no.
Come on, Dennis, speak. What is it?
It's not good.
Yeah, I can tell, but what is it? Dagwin?
Letton's gonna be destroyed. I've been told that there is a floodgate holding the water back. And, well, it's gonna burst.
So what happens? The flood just gets a bit deeper?
No. This floodgate holds millions of litres. It will wipe out everything in its path.
What? When's it going to burst?
They've said maybe within the next 10 minutes.
Dennis, my sheep, my cows. I don't care about the farm. Come on, let's get these sheep moved.
Dagwin, I can't stay. I'm leaving. I'm sorry.
Well, I've got to do it myself then. Thank you for your help, Dennis. Got to get these sheep sold. It's 4 cows. There are 3 left. Let's get back out there and get the final 3.
Hey, Dagwin, don't go. You hear the alarm. The time of devastation is upon us. Save your life.
Why save 1 life when I can save 4? Let's go. It's got so much deeper. The cows. Come on, New Holland, you can do this. We've got to get through this torrent of water. Come on, cows. You're gonna be okay. Let's get you loaded up. Okay, right. That's all of them. My final 3. They're safe. Let's just go. Trying to think of a way, a shortcut. I don't think there is any way at all. We're just going to have to go back through this very deep floodwater. The animals are dropped off. I've been told they're going to be dispatched instantly. There's a lorry about to turn up to take all of them away. And apparently as well, this floodgate which is going to go, it's going to wipe out everything in that area. Apparently this area here is going to be fine. The impact's just going to go straight across my other farms. And it's not going to be good. This might be the end. I've been speaking to Dennis. All the livestock has now gone. Everyone is safe. We're about to go, and we've just been watching the news. Amazingly, we do still have electricity. And I've seen it. I've seen what this floodgate looks like. It's going to go. So we're going to go. Come on, Dennis. Let's get out of here. Goodbye, Letton Farm. It's been great being here.